Hello everyone, welcome to PhD for Industry. I'm Salman and this is my blog. I'm sure you must have seen the last teaser, which was about the most effective recruiting platform for students and postdocs. Any guesses on what that platform could be? Well, I think most of you have guessed it right. Yes, it is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the most effective recruiting platform for students and postdocs. Now, the reason why I call it an effective recruiting platform is based on some key facts and figures that I'm going to show you in this animation that I've created for you. It's just about some facts and figures about LinkedIn. So there you go, and let's see the animation. So I hope you have enjoyed this short animation, and I'm sure you would have seen important messages here. The most important message here is that LinkedIn is a top choice for not only the recruiters but also for the job applicants. As you could see, according to one survey, there are at least 56 applications submitted to LinkedIn every second. Now, with such an important platform, it is really important to have your right LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn profile is something of great utility for both students and postdocs. The position that I hold currently, it was advertised on LinkedIn. Now, there are few important aspects of a great LinkedIn profile, and you must look at your LinkedIn profile from that perspective to be able to have a really effective profile. So let's start. The first one is your profile picture. It must be a very professional photo, right? You don't have to look over your shoulder, or you don't have to cover your face with a hat, or no funky expression on your face. It should be just an upright, professional looking photo, and it should be a recent one. The second thing is your name. You see, you have to call it out full. Say if your name is John Rayner, you don't have to write John R, right? Write the full name, otherwise it will never show up in the search engines. The third important point is your title. See, if you are currently employed, and let's say you are working as a senior manager at certain organization, be sure to write the correct title of your position as in senior manager. Don't write SNR as senior or NGR as manager. In fact, don't use any abbreviations of your title. Write down the full title. The next important thing is if you are working at an organization, if you type the name of that organization in the LinkedIn, it will show up with a logo. try to use that title because that adds authenticity and legitimacy to your work experience and makes you look more serious. If you are unemployed, and say if you have a certain skill set, for example, you are a marketing specialist, you have a sales and marketing knowledge, there is no harm in writing as sales and marketing specialist. Be sure to write the correct description of your overall profile. Avoid over shiny and over selling phrases such as technical evangelist or lead innovator, something like this. Try to avoid these things and use solid phrases that will come up in the search engines. Try using phrases that will definitely come up in the search. The other important thing is your summary line. It should be a maximum of 300 words. That's recommended. It should be an overall career profile summary of yourself. So over there, try to be as precise and as to the point as possible. Correctly describe yourself. Try to sell yourself. The other important thing is, and the most important thing is, your work experience. So as you would have seen in my previous videos, the best way to describe your work experience is to base it on accomplishments. So for every role that you have held, try listing at least 2 or 3 responsibilities for the job under bullet points, and then on the same role try listing at least 2 to 3 accomplishments. Your work experience under every role on your LinkedIn must be accomplishments driven. The next important thing is try to have an accomplishments section on your profile. In there you can try to use your certifications that you have completed, your standardized test marks that you have completed, any distinctions you have held in your career, even if they are academic. All should be fitted into that accomplishments section. Now, the most important thing on your LinkedIn profile is your skill set, right? Remember, your LinkedIn profile should also look like your resume. The only difference is that you don't have to tailor your LinkedIn profile again and again. You can update it with time, but you cannot tailor it for one job description or another job description. So that means you must list all the skills that you have got, all the technical skills, the soft skills, transferable skills, everything that you've got, put it in the skills section. And the other important thing about the skills is try to get as many endorsements or recommendations as possible. One survey about LinkedIn has found out that profiles that have got recommendations are taken more seriously. So you can try to get recommendations from your peers, your colleagues, or you can try to get endorsements for the skills that you have got. So remember, I'm just going to repeat them for you. Your profile picture, your name, your title, your summary description, the summary description of your career, your work experience, try including job responsibilities and accomplishments that you've done under each role, skill set, accomplishments, and recommendations and endorsements. Remember, a LinkedIn profile is a place where your potential employer, your future potential employer, can see all your profile, right? He or she can have a look at what have you done, what have you achieved, what's your work experience, what are the skill sets. One of the roles that I've held previously, for that I was approached by a recruiter on LinkedIn because I had listed one specific skill set on my LinkedIn that that employer was looking for. So you can have an idea on how important it is to list skill sets on your LinkedIn profile. Thanks very much for watching. If you like the videos, please hit like and subscribe and spread the word around with your friends and family. Thank you very much and stay tuned.